I know it's crazy out there. There are a lot of questions that people have to ask. I'm Everett Pope. I'm the pastor of United Baptist Church. And we started a Bible study called Mars Hill based on Acts 17, where Paul was there at Mars Hill, or the Areopagus, and they were asking questions, or actually they were not actually asking questions, but it was a place where people would come and share everything they thought and understood. And as a result of that, we believe that so many Christians have questions, but they don't get a chance to get them answered in a typical church setting. And so what we want to do is begin to field those questions and try to give some biblical answers for those questions, and that's what this segment is going to be about. So we're going to be able to ask some questions, get some biblical answers for those questions. So I hope you hang in there and check us out as we answer some of these questions and give us your feedback. Hey, and if you're out there and you just came into a country, our country, the United States, or you're an American culture, or you've been in here all the time, but you still haven't really understood what maybe the faith is all about, I want to answer this question today. What actually is a Christian? What is a Christian? And I want to answer that for you today from Scripture. In the book of Acts, Acts chapter 11, verse 26, it says, "And when he had found him, he brought him to Antioch. So it was that for a whole year they assembled with the church and taught a great many people. And the disciples," that's a key word, disciples, "were first called Christians in Antioch." This is a very important verse of Scripture. The word Christian is only in the New King James Bible. 3 times does the word appear. And here is the first time it appears. And it says something that's very profound. Number one, the disciples were first called Christians. So disciples, the Greek word is mathetes, they are followers of a founder. And they are following the founder. They're following the teachings of the founder. They're following the ways of the founder. As a matter of fact, what we call Christianity in the first century at one point was called the way, because Jesus was saying he was the way, and his followers were saying this is the way. And so it was called the way. And as a result of that, it began to build up a lot of steam. And as it was going, this term is actually not a term of honor. It is actually a term of ridicule. They are ridiculing these followers of this one that raised from the dead, this Christ or Messiah, and therefore they were first called Christians at Antioch. They said they are those Christians, those people that follow Christ. They're in this group of people that follow the Nazarene, the one that rose from the dead. So what it meant in the first century, and to me what it still means today, to be a Christian is to be a follower of the founder, who is Jesus, and to be walking in his ways in such a way that we resemble him. And so that movement, of course, has been organized, and a lot has happened over the last 2,000 years. But the term in its infancy really means a follower of Christ, the one who rose from the dead, people that follow his teaching and his ways. I would have to ask you, then are you a Christian?